Elder Gods, jumping in to chapter 4. We are currently on a
When I
plane, I
was being
believe.
held by that man, Bowen,
Let's
he
continue.
he showed me a picture of you. A picture of you and my father in the Pacific. Did you know my father, Professor?
And then, it was Harry who didn't know how to find the right words. Because even though he'd been waiting years for that question, he still didn't know how to answer it. Evie took Harry's silence as a yes.
How come... How come you never told me you knew my father?
Well, you never asked.
What do you mean, I never asked? What kind of an answer is that?
Evie was furious. That petty, childish excuse didn't suit the professor at all.
Look, I wanted to.
You wanted what? Just talk, for God's sake.
All right. I'll explain everything.
Good. We've got plenty of time to spare before we land.
My wife, Nora, was diagnosed with an incurable disease. The same hereditary illness of unknown origin that had struck her mother before her. The doctors had no answer. So I decided to find it myself. I never imagined the answer would take me so far away. To a remote island in the Pacific. Back then, I didn't have the financial independence I have now. So I had to raise money and put a team together. Do you remember the night before your father left for work in San Francisco? You were probably 5 or 6 years old.
Oh, God. Yes, I remember. I remember a beautiful, dark-haired woman, a nervous, scrawny guy, and a man who seemed really happy about something.
I'll never forget those words. You're a whiz, mister. Would you be interested, by any chance, in an exciting job opportunity in the Pacific? That's right. Frank agreed to come with us to the island. It pained him to leave you and your mother back in Mississippi, but he needed the money and I was paying very well. But that island wasn't what we expected. There was something there that... Let's just say there are forces in this world that mankind ought not to meddle with, Miss Drayton. Things like the Black Ooze, and on that island, it was everywhere. I told you, it's the most dangerous substance I've ever come across. We found that out when one of the expedition members came into contact with it. It was him, driven mad, who attacked your father. Just a shallow cut with an ancient dagger, but enough to infect him with that black liquid. That is what took Frank's life. I did what I could to look after him, but that infection, it was beyond anything I could handle. His final words still haunt me. Harry, please look after my wife and my little girl. And that's what I've been trying to do all these years. Though evidently not as well as I might have done.
Evie was speechless.
She's giving her money.
Could not believe it.
Hey, you want to move in with me?
Care of me? What are you talking about? I just met you a week ago. I've never had anyone except my mother. And the only help we ever got was from the insurance checks. What kind of help are you—
There was no insurance, Evangeline.
What?
Harry decided that since he'd started telling the truth, he wouldn't stop halfway.
I am the Hydrangea Foundation. Hydrangeas were just Nora's favorite flowers, that's all.
And then, Evie understood. She understood the strange and painful sacrifice that man had made.
I wasn't the one who drove that dagger into your father, but I dragged him to that island and didn't listen when he told me we had to leave.
Harry had spent a long time avoiding the truth of what had happened nearly 30 years before, on that island in the Pacific. But for the first time in ages, he was forced to face it.
So yes, Your father died because of me. I can't tell you how sorry I am. I won't be so foolish as to ask for your forgiveness.
I don't think it was because of
No, I
you,
have no
but
right to it.
understandable.
I understand how you must feel now. I understand that you hate me.
I don't hate you.
You could have told me.
I know. But I'm a coward. All I've ever done is avoid responsibility.
Could be. But you've also risked your own life to save mine.
I owed you that.
And you've paid for my schooling? That's not what a miserable man does.
I only did it because I had the money. And because I felt guilty.
Look, Professor.
So?
You insist on painting yourself as a horrible person. But I don't think that's true. I think you're just a sad and lonely man who's shouldering more guilt than anyone should have to.
Harry was puzzled. He hadn't expected this. In a strange way, Evie's forgiveness made him feel uncomfortable. Didn't he deserve punishment for what he'd done? Evie's decision had made him doubt. Perhaps it was time to move on.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe you're right.
I'm sure I am. Believe me.
And after that, Evie and Harry remained silent for the rest of the flight. Despite having talked about it, Evangeline and Harry were not prepared for the freezing cold they would face on that remote Norwegian
How
island.
the heck did we get here?
The weather would be the least of their problems in that place.
Dinosaurs?
God, this is unbearable. Professor, are you sure you're all right? You should have brought a couple more layers.
Don't worry, Miss Drayton. I'll be fine.
Harry hadn't always been like that. He used to like heat. But 3 months stranded on a Pacific island had changed his preferences.
Understandable.
What we saw in Bowen's office? The Black Pharaoh, Azathoth, and all that? What do you think it means?
Just the ramblings of a madman, I'm sure of it. I'm actually more worried about the other things. Spitsbergen, the statue, your memory loss, and your dreams about that creature. Too much of a coincidence, isn't it? This sign, it's written in Norwegian. I guess we're close.
Do you really believe it's possible to switch minds?
Honestly, Miss Drayton, I have no clue what we're dealing with. But whatever it is, we'd better stop Bowen as soon as possible.
Who did you want to switch minds with? The god? The engineer guy? He wants to be a god. That's why they dress up as
Radio
gods.
station.
God of fertility, god of the
storm
afterlife,
is getting
balance,
stronger.
We'd
justice.
better stay close to each other, Professor.
Well then stay behind me. Okay. Let's go over here first.
This looks like the station's garage. I wonder why they left vehicles in here. It's not working.
We need fuses.
It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked.
Okay, let's go to the third place then.
This must be the generator room. But it's locked.
I can see some banners on the building. They look
Oh,
like... Oh.
Nazis. I hate these guys.
Just as I thought. No power in here.
We should look for the key to that generator room. It might... I'll have to take a look at it later. Right now, I need to get the power running in this station. Not yet. I've got to get the generator running before I can get any work done. No, the door won't budge.
I feel like they might have taken the key with them.
Evangeline, I see a...
Harry hesitated to say the words because of how absurd they might sound.
space ship of some sort?
A spaceship? You mean like a flying saucer?
More like a spire.
Interesting. Very interesting. But it won't help me bring the power back on. This might come in handy, but not right now. I need to get the power on in here first. I'll have to take a look at it later. Right now, I need to get the power running in this station.
Where did she go?
This must be the key to the generator room.
Perfect. We're gonna turn the power on and the Nazis are gonna be here.
Hey, what the...
The current must have caused a power surge in that distribution panel up there. Let me take a look. Maybe I can fix it. Okay. Darn it. This fuse box is sealed. You don't happen to have a screwdriver on you, do you?
No, sorry, I left it in my other coat. With the field microscope, the flare gun, and the cannonball.
Perfect. This'll do. An old fuse box. And it looks like it still works.
What's the problem?
Well, the whole base runs on an interlock circuit.
What does that mean? I know nothing of technical stuff, and you know it.
It means that for the power to reach the antenna, you'll have to manually turn on each switch in order.
You mean I have to look for switches all over the base?
That's right. I'll route the power from this fuse box, and then you turn it on.
Fine. Stay put. I'll get back to you.
Up to you now, Professor.
Okay.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline, try another switch.
Okay.
Your turn, Evangeline.
Your turn, Professor.
Where would it be? Here on the floor? Yeah, it's this one.
It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked. It's up to you now, Evangeline.
You're in charge now. Your turn, Professor.
It's not working.
So there's 3 of them. There's 3 wires. Interesting.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline, try another switch.
Okay.
The mess hall. Or what's left of it. Nazi propaganda. Ugh.
Okay.
Please, by all means.
Up to you now, Professor.
Good. I managed to turn this thing on. Evangeline, try another switch.
Okay.
Okay, and the last one's gonna be in the radio tower, because I can't do this one. It's broken. Wish he climbed faster.
your turn, Evangeline.
Your turn, Professor.
Yes, we did it.
We're good. Power's on. I'm heading back to the antenna, Professor.
Okay, Evangeline.
That's such a long name to say every single time. Okay, Evangeline.
Huh. Wasn't expecting to see one of these here.
What are you talking about?
It's an Enigma machine. A
Yeah.
message encryption device the Nazis used to encode top-secret messages.
But how could you possibly know that?
I worked in intelligence during World War II. Obviously, I was too old to be sent to the front lines. And I can't see a thing without my glasses. But the OSS thought someone like me could be useful cracking codes. So they sent me to Fort Meade, Maryland, to the Signal Security Agency building.
The British were the ones that cracked it with a computer.
This is the message that needs to be deciphered. Ah, the set of components that makes Enigma's encryption possible. Enigma decoding instructions.
Yeah, the Imitation Game is a movie based on this.
I don't rightly know what we'd have done without Turing and his people over at Bletchley Park.
Yeah, it's about this guy. That's awesome.
I really doubt this is how Nora pictures my work here at Fort Meade, but she does love to tease me.
Yeah, the Turing test. Okay.
We worked hand in hand with the Brits.
So 2 interchangeable rotor discs.
It already managed to crack Enigma, so we hoped their work could help us break JN-25, the Japanese naval encryption system.
First 3 letters of the encrypted message. Interchangeable rotor discs. Okay, so GMR. Okay, so GMR is 312. Okay. So 312 1526 1. No. I see, yes. So now it's 1526 1. Okay. So that's 2, 3, And then I'm gonna plug in UA and WF. UA, WF. Okay. And then that should be it. Cable pairing. And then
Excellent. I think I solved it. Maybe we can use their deconstruction process and adapt it to crack the Japanese ciphers. Of course, it
Potentially.
was hard leaving Nora alone at home. But she insisted. She knew I could help our country fight the Axis. So my only condition for working at Fort Meade was that my wife could contact me whenever she needed. Yes?
Hello, my dear old pal.
Nora, it's so good to hear your voice.
How are things going over there, my love?
Well, you know they won't let me tell you anything about what I do here, but we're making progress. Mostly thanks to the British.
Blimey, who'd have thought the bloomin' Brits saving our hides?
Yes, they are, Nora. How are you feeling today? Have you had any fever this morning, or...
I'm fine, Harry. I'm more worried about you, actually. How are they treating you in Maryland? Are you eating well?
Yes, I can't complain, but... I feel like I'm wasting our time. I should be making the most of every day there with you instead of...
Listen to me, Harry. We both know there will come a day when I won't be by your side anymore. But it doesn't make sense to live waiting for that moment. Besides, you're not going to live forever either, old pal. One day you'll kick the bucket too. You know that?
Oh, that's what I call a cold comfort.
Why? What do you think happens when we die?
There has to be something more.
Oh? You mean like heaven?
Don't get me wrong, I'm not expecting St. Peter to open the pearly gates for me, or walking on clouds or any of that, but maybe what we call heaven is just a good moment that repeats over and over again. Like, I don't know, the early days of our newlywed life in Englewood. We were so young back then, and we didn't know about your illness yet. I don't know if this is just a belief or mere hope, but...
Then, I promise you that when the time comes, I'll be waiting for you in our house in Englewood.
Let's talk about something else. All right, Nora? Because if we keep this up, I'm going to burst into tears and lose whatever little respect the army boys at Fort Meade have for me.
All right, darling, I'll let you get back to it. Crack those codes, Commander Everhart. All of America is counting on you.
I'll try my best. I love you, Nora.
And I love you, Harry. I'll talk to you soon.
I'm guessing we're gonna be cracking some codes here. Oh yeah, there's no way we're not. Okay, so let's see what this place has.
This encrypted message is...
Dang it.
Ja,
Dang it.
Januar 1943. That means January 1943.
Well, yeah. That one's not too hard to guess.
Yeah.
Februar 1943.
That's February 43, right?
Why are you reading the 1943 in German?
encrypted message. No use. It's encrypted. There's some sort of cable here.
Oh, dang. So I don't even have all the pieces yet.
What on earth were they doing in this place? ZNPC.
Sounds like a secret Nazi project, doesn't it?
Oh, I see the name Felix.
Boy, this radio station gets creepier every minute.
Yes, I can feel a shiver down my spine. And it's not the cold.
Operation Weserübung. The Nazi occupation of Northern Europe. It's the Dienstausweis of an SS Oberstgruppenführer. Some Otto Adler.
English, please?
Oh, sorry, it's the ID of a Nazi general.
Okay. So let's try this one. So BDA. One's a 3, 2, 1. $19.25.6. PWCR.
Code. I wonder.
Could that be the code to access the reinforced door, Professor?
And that's how they figured out what the how to crack Enigma because of the Heil Hitler at the bottom, because they always had that. UZW. There it is. 2, 3, 1. So 2, 3, 1. 2313-2. GEFM.
The Nazis probably abandoned the base. That's why this message was never received.
Okay, well the issue is you can't read that. Okay, so we're missing a lot of information here. Yeah, we're missing quite a bit actually.
No, the door. A reinforced door. You still think this is just a radio station?
Codes change every 10 days. Generals assign numbers and day. If current general is absent, previous general is in charge.
Alright, I've got to admit, this is weird as hell.
That guy with the white hair must be the senior one. What a creepy looking face he has. A monocle. He must be upper class. This guy looks like a bureaucrat. This Voight fella doesn't sound too happy. Someone must have gotten some dates wrong.
Generals assign number and day. If current, okay. So it should be Adler, January 26th. So it should be so that's Adler.
This guy looks like a bureaucrat.
The 10-day rule of that instruction includes the day the message is sent. I have marked the correct dates on the calendar for when the code changes. So update the code on their respective dates accordingly. Void. So auto dies January 26th. So that means it's Hotenberg's. But I don't have any of the information.
All of these rusty gadgets are useless.
I have to be missing something. Hmm. I wonder if I could do a GRM. Yeah, let's just see. G. No, I can't. Oh, but so UZW. UZW is the 25th. It's the 25th of February. So it's Voight.
That guy with the white... What a This guy looks like a bureaucrat. This machinery hasn't been used for years. It's junk.
I'm missing a lot of information. I already know I am.
There are way too many beds for a simple radio station.
That would back up what Bowen said. That this place was just a cover-up.
A book titled The Unspeakable Cult doesn't sound like a very pleasant read. It's no use. This switch is completely wrecked.
I didn't see any, like, hidden stuff anywhere. Getting that book got me an achievement, though. I actually really like doing the Enigma stuff. So I don't really want hints on it.
This storage room's a complete mess.
Like everything else in the station, it seems.
Okay, well that was no use, no help at all. Okay, code equals general's assigned number and day. What, 4/2/27?
No, the door.
Got that, got that, got that. January 1st. That makes no sense. Okay. It did say that it'll be sent tomorrow. So I didn't even think about it being sent on the 3rd, which is fine. So SSW, so 132. Uh, 15/25/25. ZIHP. That's my fault.
German names with numbers assigned.
So 9-5. No. 5-4.
No, the... No, the door...
What do you mean? I have marked the correct dates on the calendar when the code changes. So is it 1-9?
No, the door won't...
Some of them don't even have them. That's the confusing part. Okay, so so every 10 days. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So maybe 28. 28 or 27.
No, the... No, the...
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So is it 29?
No, the door...
It's the one before, so it's Adler's. So 8-3, 19.
No, the...
I'm speechless. 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 Adler. But he's dead. Hohenberg. 9509. 9509. Okay.
At last,
So he still had to
did it eventually.
update it. Even though... So he still had to update it. Okay. Dang, I can't... That was stupid.
So the station was just a cover-up. But I wonder what for.
Whatever it is, we're going to find out. And soon.
Harry tried to keep his composure when he saw the oily shadow. He didn't want to alarm Evie.
Let us out.
They locked their own people in here. How could they?
They're Nazis, Evangeline. They're not exactly the good guys. What are these markings on the ground?
They look like thermal imprints. It's what happens when a body stands between an intense source of light and heat and a surface.
Like those shadows after the Hiroshima bomb.
Exactly.
So what, they burned him? A rocket launch, maybe?
Do you think we'll find that great engineer of yours down here?
I hope so. This trip will have been a total waste of money.
But Evie suspected there was much more at stake than the cost of their trip.
Well, I don't like that flying black mass over there.
It references a creature. You think that might be your great engineer?
Yes, sounds like it.
A liquid that reacts to sound. Like in the Rappahannock River caves.
Harry held his breath. The black shadows were back again. But then...
What the hell is that thing?
You can see that too?
That sort of cloud of black smoke? Of course. It looks alive.
Great.
Diving suit.
I hope you don't think I'm letting you go back down in that thing again.
No.
Unless there's no other choice, Evie thought.
There might be no other choice.
Offices, control room, Chronos Lab. That must be it. We have to go through to the other side. But how will we open these doors?
You said control room, right? I bet we can operate the doors from there.
That makes sense. Okay. To get there, we'll need to go downstairs and through the offices.
But Professor, the way downstairs is flooded. Well, it seems there's no other choice. Which
I'll
of
go
us?
this time, and I'm not going to allow any argument about it.
Because despite how I look, I'm not 80 yet, Harry thought to himself.
Do you want to go down then?
Go ahead. Lower me down.
All right. Be very careful down there, Professor.
Okay, so be careful of these.
Is everything alright down there, Professor?
So far, so good. Though it's very dark in here. But I think I know why this place is flooded.
You think you know why it's flooded?
They must have tried to break into that flying saucer and then release the black ooze.
Do you see any black ooze around?
All around, yes. I'm pretty sure it was the ship's fuel. I've still got 10 minutes of air in this suit. Evangeline, do you hear me?
Yes, Professor.
I've reached the control. He must be talking about that flying saucer we saw. Looks like the organizational chart for Project Kronos. And that's Felix Stahl. That guy's a member of the Starry Wisdom Society.
So that was the reason Bowen had pulled every string to get that man to America.
So that thing is not only alive, but it's also aggressive. Evangeline, there's a panel here. Maybe it'll open those doors.
Okay, let's head down here.
It's up to you now, Evangeline.
What do you mean, up to me? This thing would kill me.
You're in charge now.
Idiots. Only a fool would conduct experiments with black ooze.
So 438.
light just came on. No. Evangeline is on the other side of that door. That black smoke creature could get her.
So something 27.
Professor.
527.
All right, that's on.
Professor, look. That thing. It's moving into the next chamber.
It seems to move like a trapped insect.
Please, by all means.
Okay.
Your turn, Professor.
Eight. 1.
Another one.
Your turn, Evangeline.
Up to you now, Professor.
It's up to you now, Evangeline.
Okay.
You're in charge now. Your turn, Professor.
309.
Good. No. Evangeline is on the other side of that door. That black smoke creature could get her.
Your turn, Evangeline.
Now we let him out.
I opened this door for you, Professor. You can leave the control panel. I think we're safe.
Navigation
What is this
program.
place? It looks
Finish
like
the
the
chapter.
heart of Project Kronos.
Could be. Do you think we gave that horrid thing the slip?
No.
I really hope so. After seeing what that black smoke can do to humans, I wouldn't want... What the hell? How did that thing get out?
No time for questions now. Run, Professor! Run! Quick, the bunker door.
Help me close it, Evangeline! Damn it. That was close.
Dang, this is getting a little much. Lots going on. But this is good. So, I'm going to end it there. So, I cannot wait to play more of this. But next time. So, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, please consider following. If you want to see more, go to my YouTube channel, Spiritual Zombo, where you'll be able to see more of this and anything else I play. If you don't see anything you like, please consider commenting or private messaging me. If that's something you want to see, and I'll get to those games as soon as possible. So once again, thank you very much. Hope you won't leave me. If I don't see you again, thank you, and good night.